Fantastic. Thank you so much for all of you who have joined yesterday's Friday night's live stream where we discussed a lot of different things. Mainly, I talked also about how the social media companies are actually poisoning the society, what their tips and what their tricks are to make people more enraged and make people more mentally ill. And that's the hidden crises in our mental health, in our society, in public health. When we talk about coming from the healthcare perspective, or when we talk about from the socio-psychological perspective, from the sociological perspective, from political perspective, this is exactly what it is: a hidden mental health crisis started by the social media companies. And I mentioned also yesterday that we need to hold these social media companies accountable from all the mental health psychosis that's going on right now in the society, in the world. It's not just in the United States. And as we also mentioned yesterday in the live stream, it is not about bringing in Mark Zuckerberg in the Congress for 6 hours doing just nothing, right? And so that's not why we elected these officials to the Congress. We need action. We need just la 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 la. We need action. And this is exactly what is going on right now with the crises of mental health. And the more people, the influences from the outside and the politicians poison the society, make them more and more outraged about and radicalized about political views, the more people that this draws people into mental health crises. This is the truth, this is the fact, and this is even scientifically proven, as I mentioned yesterday, with even scientific article that came out 2 years ago or so, which is really not rocket science if you know what is going on. But of course, many people are not as strong. But as I mentioned yesterday, the point of being strong is not necessarily really as many like psychologists so-called, or these gurus, or these, I don't even know what to say, experts, what have you, say that this is like a mental health, the person who is not strong, it's because something is wrong mentally. No sir, no ma'am. The majority of the lack of strength is from lack of knowledge. Let me repeat that. The majority reason, major reason why many people are weak, are not strong enough, are not able to stand strong, because lack of knowledge. If, as I mentioned yesterday, if you know stuff, if you know what's left and right, if you know what is the topic that's being discussed, or the topic that you actually believe in, not radicalized, but actually knowing, and also mentioning it, despite the fact that people believe in fake people. We talked yesterday about this, and my blog post, actually my comprehensive blog post, is coming up. Watch my blog post, it's coming up tonight, and where I talk also a lot about, as I mentioned yesterday, a lot of fake everything, right? The fake everything society. And the more these people are fake everywhere, and is being rewarded on social media platforms, the more people believe in this mainstreams. And as we discussed before in this David Pacman and Brian Taylor Cohen video that I mentioned, which from a lot of chatbots, not actual people. I mean, we are not dumb, okay? I'm tech savvy, so I can distinguish between the two. They have now, let me tell you this, hired very, very clearly chatbots, robots, and AI systems to scan the social media. Let me tell you this, scan social media and throw up hate and negativity into those videos. Who talks negatively of them? I cannot make this stuff up. Why do I know that? I mean, hello? That's not rocket science, okay? You can fool everybody, but not me. Why? Not only the chatbots, the comment that I received today on those videos are literally chatbots. They are bots, okay? They are not real people. They are not even real sentences. It's just blurb of something, okay? Number one. Number two, my channel has more than 96%, and I do this for years, 96% of like-in rate. My channel as a whole. And by far, this is the most hatred or negative comment, dislike received video of all times of my channel. The Brian Taylor Cohen and David Pacman video. You can't make this shit up, okay? And even the most disliked one was few years ago, that Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, when I actually against the mainstream who worship Johnny Depp, I pointed out what a toxic relationship that actually is and was, and also Johnny Depp's lack of, solid mental state that all contributed to even to begin with. Like, why would you else, be with her, right? So both were together in this, and that's what my whole video about. And oh my God, that was by far the most disliked video of my entire channel. Now, guess what? Years later, that Brian Taylor Cohen and David Pacman video, thanks to chat bots, thanks to AI bots, robots, okay, are the most disliked video. But now it's trending, now it's being watched again, and this time real people are actually watching it. Now it's leveling up with becoming equal, and I'm pretty sure it gets more and more now, more with real people actually liking the video, even subscribing on my channel and telling me with a great comment. Shout out to the person writing such a great comment, actually a real person writing great comment, and their experience with how they got fooled with these Brian Taylor Cohens and David Pacman for years, okay? So thanking me of putting this out and to mentioning who they really are. And guess what? I don't see any of the social media influencers, right? The influencers, the YouTubers, all these gigantic channels suddenly stopped, or the progressive influencers, whatever they want to call it, suddenly stopped talking about Brian Taylor Cohen and David Pacman. Right? So that's now off the news. See, that's what I'm talking about, guys. It's the money. It's where the wind blows. That's why I want you to understand, not follow these BS. What you see, what you read on social media. These influencers, these fake whatever progressives or whatever fake either side of the aisle, these influencers, YouTubers are just go with the wind where the money blows. Out of the sudden, David Pagman, Blind Taylor Cohen is out of the story. Now we are focusing on so many conspiracy theories and what have you, because everyone is talking about that. I mean, guys, that's what I'm saying. Knowledge is power, and knowledge helps us to really distinguish between what's real and what's fake, who is doing what for what purpose. The bank account, that's what it is. Influence, bank account, more likes, more views, right? More featured. Who is talking the truth? And for what reason? For what purpose? Actually for the society, or buy this, buy that, do this, subscribe and pay, I don't know. They are literally, when I just watch how people throw money at these channels is insane. How much money do people even have? Right? Yet, there are people who is absolutely just want to observe and not giving any crap. I don't see anybody giving me nothing. Oh, yeah, we watch your videos. And then also, but when I see these trial videos, like this dumbest stuff ever, right? This dumbest, absolutely craziness of explanation of events, discussions, absolutely absurd, and these people get thrown money at. The same thing with fake spirituality. You read tarot here, you read tarot, and then, oh my God, I give you $200. A tarot reader on YouTube charges $999, like $1,000 on Etsy for a tarot reading. You cannot make this shit up. This is insane. And people purchase that. So then you might ask, like, how dumb can people be, right? That's why I'm saying knowledge is power. The more you know, it's not about your mental health somehow is messed up. It's because you don't know shit. If you don't know stuff, then you can purchase for $1,000 a tarot reading. That's what you can do. Then you might say, baby, that person is mentally whatever. No, I don't think so. That person has zero understanding of tarot, how tarot works, and is super lazy to learn how tarot works, can look at themselves for themselves, but no, I have money and I can throw in $1,000. But then when we ask for donations for representation of cancer patients to the United Nations, everyone has no money, right? Nobody has money, even $5 or $1. But you can give $1,000 to a freaking tarot reader. That's the society. That's how degraded the society is. And these social media companies are literally fueling these fakeness, fake everything. Fake influencers, fake journalists, what they call themselves, right? Brian Taylor Cohen called himself as a journalist, right? Independent journalist, right? Fake journalists, fake spiritual gurus, fake tarot readers, fake astrologers, fake spiritual leaders, fake everything. And this is also coming up on my blog post, which I have in front of me right now. It's already written. I will post it on my blog post, Fake Everything, right? And how the social media companies really poison the society and contribute to severe mental health crises in our society. And this is actually a public health situation. And my blog post is coming up tonight. And don't forget that not only that I have a 48-hour sales drive, right, to actually make it possible that I can bring you these videos, that I can bring you all these information. If people just throw money, $1,000 to a tarot reader, then a $2 can be also very, very helpful for my channel so that I can bring you this. So having said that, as I said, my blog post is over here. I just want to read you just the beginning part of it, where we talk about the social media poisoning the society, okay? I just want to read you this, and then you can continue, read on my blog, the entire blog post. But my blog post is actually very, very comprehensive, very detailed, very comprehensive. And also, if you subscribe while on my website, subscribe to my e-newsletter, you can also get more perks and more information, more detailed, okay? So let's read this here. I just read the beginning part. So, the uncomfortable truth about our digital world. We are living through something unprecedented. Every day brings more disturbing news, more division, more hatred spreading across our screens. From a socio-psychological perspective, what we are witnessing is not just isolated incidences. This is a systematic poisoning of our society through the very platforms we use to connect with each other. Recent world events have highlighted this disturbing trend. Acts of violence, social unrest, and increasing polarization aren't happening in a vacuum. This socio-psychological analysis reveals they are the inevitable result of a digital ecosystem designed to amplify our worst impulses while drowning out reason and compassion. We need to face this reality head on because our mental health and our society's future depends on it. Why social media companies profit from your misery. We talked about this yesterday in our live stream. Go ahead and watch that. Here's what's most, and this blog post is based on what I talked about yesterday. Here's what most people don't understand about social media platforms. They need you to stay engaged. We talked about this yesterday. And research proves that people react more strongly to negative content than positive content. We talked about this yesterday. Comparison to my channel versus full of hatred channels, right? Almost 1 million subscribers, and I only have 3,000 subscribers. There you go. This is not accidental. This is their business model. When you see something that makes you angry, you comment. When someone disagrees with you, you argue back. When trolls attack you, you defend yourself. We talked about trolls yesterday. Every reaction, every heated exchange, every moment of outrage keeps you scrolling, clicking, and generating revenue for these companies. They literally profit from conflict and division. And I also mentioned that before, I have so many videos about this fake spiritual people, fake tarot readers, astrologer, etc. those are the ones also profiting from people's misery and hope. That's literally cultism. That's what I said. It's cultism. The platforms use algorithms that deliberately surface content designed to trigger emotional responses. They know that a heated argument will keep you engaged much longer than pleasant conversation. While you are fighting with strangers online, they are counting advertising dollars. That's exactly what I said, right? That's because of this blog is based on what I said yesterday. So literally we talked about this yesterday. Your mental health is the price they are willing to let you pay for their profits. So I want to make this clear how the engagement trap works. Anger triggers comments, okay? You see something that makes you mad, you react. Disagreement fuels arguments. Someone challenges you, you fight back. Trolls create endless cycles. Every attack makes you defend yourself. That's the whole point. Heated exchanges equals longer engagement. Full stop. The platform wins while you suffer. The algorithm manipulation process. Emotional content gets priority. Platforms deliberately surface triggering material. Arguments keep you scrolling. A heated debate lasts much longer than pleasant conversation. Duh, right? Your outrage equals their revenue. While you are fighting strangers, they counting the dollars. The same thing with the fake spiritual gurus. The more you are in this waiting game, watching everyday tarot and astrology channels, this is how they fill in their bank accounts. I said bank accounts. Isn't that interesting? They have multiple bank accounts because they have multiple channels. Mental health becomes collateral damage. Your well-being is the price they are willing to let you pay. And then we will go on about the fake everything epidemic, okay? So I will end this here. I hope this was helpful. I saw you watching, so please like this video if you found this helpful. If you have anything to contribute to this topic, please let us know in the comment section. Let's continue the conversation there. And then also, again, don't forget my 48 hours sales marathon. So what it is that I have 3 separate sales going on. So first sale is, 3 separate ways you can benefit. So all my services, coaching included and personalized everything, is 50% off if you purchase one of my ebooks or workbooks. Yeah, and I want you to benefit. I just want you to benefit literally from my work and services, from all these years of experiences, okay? And my ebooks or workbooks, I have, I think, 6 or so, 6, 7, and those are around $14. So if you purchase one of those, you will get personalized coaching, my power 101 power hour, my other coaching services, my personalized readings or anything like that, or chart analysis, etc., all 50% off. So that's number 1. On my Etsy store, where you can get the truth, honesty, and integrity, freedom, justice, statement shirts, and all other character shirts as well, you can get them all currently 20% off of my Etsy store. If you sign up for my free newsletter, you get a thank you VIP 30% coupon off for my Etsy store. Now, I think that's it. So that is it. You can watch you can click the links on the description, on the comment section, and on my post section. You will see those links. Click on them, see what is suitable for you. I have a variety of options actually want to make for you, so that you have the option to choose from. So don't miss it. Literally ends tomorrow night, and that's it. I don't do it often, so get in there and get the best of my work so that I can help you in your situation and you stop following this fake bullshit on social media. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern.